I was a guy, I would be scared shitless to get married. Yeah.
The reason I didn't see myself getting married is kind of what you said, the way the laws are today. Yes, marriage can mean different things to different people, but the contract is very much there. And the way the laws work today, it puts men in an incredibly vulnerable position. A lot of people don't realize that divorce is one of the number one factors for why men over 40 kill themselves, because they are emotionally, financially, economically devastated. My name is Kit Isarosho. I'm a full-time actor and content creator. Because of our attitudes today, there's not really much you can have, or rather, you can have everything that the meaning of marriage brings outside of the contract of marriage.
I think that marriage in the Western world has become a joke. It's become a reality show. You got 90 Day Fiance. You got Love at First Sight, Married at First Sight. My name is Sa Ra Garvey. I am a professional podcaster, social commentator, and generally a people that pisses people off. You got all of these marriage shows, and then people want to act like marriage is some kind of sanctimonious, holy thing. It's not. It's literally a reality show. And so when people are watching these things on a day-to-day basis and consuming marriage, literally, there are people on TV that have 90 days to get a visa and marry,
But it's
right?
because it's relatable. So they have cooking shows because cooking is relatable.
Yeah, but
they have makeup shows.
cooking's
because
not holy.
Makeup is relatable. It's just a topic.
But cooking's not holy.
Marriage doesn't have to be holy.
No, but marriage is a union.
Civil ceremony in the...
Yeah, all right.
You guys don't, come on, you guys don't think that says something about our society today?
Yeah, the society's broken.
And
That's what I was going to say. It comes
it's-
back to the propaganda of why those shows exist, and maybe the agenda behind of why that show actually exists.
No, the thing is, it exists because it can only exist if there is a market for consumption for it. Because you can have something on the shelf that people don't like, and people won't buy it. But the bottom line is, people...
relatable. Everybody knows.
Right, so then the society is broken.
So paint a picture of what that should look like, or propaganda and agenda behind that, and be like...
So society doesn't take marriage seriously, and that you can go back to the statistics. 50% of marriages end in divorce. If I...
That doesn't mean...
No, but hang on.
On top of that, it's mostly the...
That doesn't mean that they take it seriously.
But hang on. But if I said to you, you can go to your greatest holiday destination, the best one you can go to, you can think of in your mind, and you get on that plane, and that plane has a 50% chance of reaching your destination, you're going to get on that plane?
Well, no, but that's two different things.
No, you won't, because you know that it's too risky to actually get on the plane, right? But you're expecting me, but you're looking at it from a paradigm of risk.
You don't think it's that serious when you could lose custody of your children?
No, but if you look at it this way, how many relationships, say you have a child or whatever, you had a relationship, you didn't get married or whatever, how many of those break up?
Exactly, and there's so many baby fathers that don't get to see their children for one night stand.
I think
so. It still doesn't make sense. You've got baby mothers that are not letting you see your children. You don't need to be married for that.
You're right. I'm with it. Like, I think the laws are those laws need to change too.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I'm saying right now the laws disproportionately affect men. So if men don't start walking away, there will never be change.
Maybe men need to fight. The same way women have to fight.
Men need to get the law changed.
They make fun of men. Like when they say
who makes fun of men?
I do this all the time. I interview people on the street daily. When I talk about men's rights, women will come and say, men, like what rights do they need? But they don't understand like the law protects women from everything.
So, marriage is an outdated institution.
I'll stay.
If you agree, you stay, yeah?
Yeah, do I?
I'm going to bring...
No, I'm going to disagree.
It's outdated.
I don't think it's outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated.
It's outdated.
I've already got the new contract. Yeah, because we're talking about contract. I've got the new contract.
Yeah.
I think human beings right now should do either temporary marriage contracts or rolling relationship contracts. And I mean this. I mean, if you find someone that you actually want to be with, yeah, you can laugh.
It's true though. I agree with you.
Listen, you can laugh, but the way the divorce rate's going right now, it's
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
But I'm saying if you have like a relationship contract that lasts it, you decide with your partner, well, let's try this for a year. If we're happy after a year, we'll continue the contract. And within that contract, you can stipulate to your partner, and your partner can stipulate to you, exactly what they want from the relationship and exactly what they expect from the relationship.
The reason I think marriage is outdated is because a lot of ways in how the government oversees marriage is largely based on the way society worked 60 years ago. So the whole reason why you know, the divorce court and family court seem today so biased towards the women was because those laws were set up in a time where women didn't have the same earning potential as men, they didn't have the same rights as men. But now they do, but those laws haven't been updated. So I do think it's outdated. Also, you know, there was a conversation earlier saying that marriage is taken seriously in the government. No, it's not. Because in marriage, you say for better, for worse, till death do us part, and people get divorced all the time. I would consider getting married today if it was illegal to get divorced.
I hear that. I actually hear that.
Yeah, I think
it's too easy to get divorced.
Too easy.
I think marriage as an institution works, but the problem is the way they do it today just doesn't work. Women are different today than they were in the 1950s. It's not the same type of women.
And essentially, what was marriage for? Like, when you got married, you were getting married to a virgin. That's the whole white dress thing, right? You'll be hard pressed to find a virgin woman nowadays. You know what I mean? You're going to get married to. So a man knows that he was going to get this woman untouched and she was going to be his for life. Yeah. You ain't getting no untouched woman nowadays.
And that's the thing. If a woman slept with, if she's a virgin, she has an 80% chance of having a happy marriage in 10 years. If she slept with more than 5 partners, which most men would pray for nowadays, it goes down to a 20% chance. So women are different than they were in the 1950s.
Also, as well, I think nowadays, people get married for love, but marriage has always been about duty.
Yes.
It's always been about, when you say you marry someone, you're saying, I am committing to fulfilling the role of being the husband to you and the father to the children, for better, for worse, and vice versa for the woman being the wife and the mother. But now everybody gets married for love, and love fluctuates. But
people get married for clout.
You also
not just love.
It's so true.
You also used to have the families involved.
Very much so.
And so, like, fathers would vet the people that their daughters were seeing.
Right.
Now it's like girls will go after the guy that like feels them.
Feels good.
It feels good, but that's not usually the best husband.
And guys will do the same thing. Guys will go after a girl that...
An IG baddie.
Yeah, an IG baddie that looks great, and you know what? Her whole attitude is ridiculous, and she doesn't know how to be a mother. She doesn't know how to be a cook. She doesn't know how to clean. She doesn't know how to do all of the things that you would expect from the duties that you would expect from a wife. So yeah, I just think... Yeah, the institution's outdated because I think human beings in the West generally have outgrown the essentials of what marriage is.
Got their claws out.
I could hear the chairs like creaking back there, like double dutch, like they want to get in.
There were so many points I disagreed with. I just need to say, firstly...
Are we talking about marriage being outdated? You think it's not outdated?
The divorce statement. It is hard to get divorced. I say that because there are several steps you have to take.